Hey yo, what's up everybody, to another August daily. And on this one, just like I've put out other videos where I'm talking about the whole like delivery things or whatever, this one is another gripe or something that just grinds my gears when it comes to delivery driving. So, and this goes for the customer. If you're paying attention to this, I hope y'all kind of get like an idea of just what it is. So let me go ahead and get right into it. So one of the things that I hate that customers do, and it's besides the whole being available and everything else, it's like the porch light. Now, let me put it out there. I do understand the fact that when it comes to porch lights, a lot of people really either don't care or they forget, or they just rather prefer the porch lights to be off unless they are expecting something or about to go out or something like that. Or, you know, they just, it doesn't matter. And I get that. I understand that completely. But the thing that I'm looking at is simply as a delivery driver. A lot of times, and I understand like a lot of times the addresses aren't, you know, really visible. Like they might be smaller, even with the light on, you're probably more than likely not going to be able to see it. But when it comes to like delivering it, a lot of times I like when it is visible, when you have the porch light on, so I can see it off the street. So as I'm bringing your stuff, I could just be looking like, okay, GPS says it's right here, but I need to make sure that the address lines up with like what it says where I'm delivering at. And so a lot of times I don't want to get out my car to have to go look at the address and then have to come back, grab the stuff, and then take it or whatnot. I don't want to have to do that, or have to just try and look, even though the GPS says GPS can be wrong. Let's just put it out there. The GPS can be wrong. You put in a certain address and it takes me somewhere else, or it takes me to a house just next door or whatever. So I always, as a driver, like to make sure that I'm taking the food to the right place. And so to make it easier for me to see it, I would like to see it off the street. So even before I get out the car, I can see that the address, 2642, whatever, everything lines up. So when I grab the stuff and then I head out. But a lot of people do not, a lot of y'all, let's put it like this, a lot of y'all do not have on y'all porch light. And I get, people forget, sometimes people just don't like their porch light on, but it's more so to help the person trying to deliver your food find your address quicker. Because like I said, I have to have more time spent grabbing the food, or, you know, getting out the car, getting close to the house to see if it is, because maybe it's out there to where if the light was on I can see it, but because the light is off I have to get closer just to make sure, then I have to come back. So there's putting more time to your food being dropped off and delivered and everything else. And I just kind of hate that. It's like, one of the things is like, same thing with being available. Like I said in my last video, you know you're expecting food, so even if you don't like your porch light on, unless it's whatever, unless you are leaving out or something like that, it's like, still, if you ordering food, have it in your mind to leave on your porch light. And then when I like leave or whatever, and you grab your food, cut it off. That's all you have to do. Like, I don't know, like to me, it's not that hard to remember something like that. It's not that hard to do something like that. And it helps us deliver your food faster. It helps us tremendously. And I feel like a lot of y'all just don't really be thinking about that. And then you got to think, it's a safety issue as well. If I'm delivering your food at nighttime and like maybe the area around your house is like dark, it's like I can't see all around there. I've been to places where I've delivered food and their porch light is off and it's like at nighttime. It ain't like something like in the like past midnight or anything. It'd be something like maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, now shit, 8 o'clock, you know, where it's like really dark. And like the area around the crib is dark and I can't really see too much. Like I literally would have to cut on my phone's light in order to see what the hell I'm doing or where everything is at, because it's like you have everything dark. There's no lights around there, and it really is a safety issue. I don't know if I'm not able to visibly see if there's anybody else hiding in the darkness, or if there's an animal that, you know, is trying to hide, and if I get close it might attack me or something like that. It's like it's really for our safety more than it is mainly for, you know, the food being delivered to you. Because what's a few seconds, you know, of me getting out my car, checking, and then coming back and getting your food? But at the same time, it helps us do things a little bit quicker. If I can ride down the block, GPS say your house is right here, and I'm looking and I can see your address and it's matching up, okay, cool, pull right in front, hop out my car with your stuff, and then drop it off and take the picture or hand it to you, whatever, and then hop back in my car and go off. Like, that's like, just think of how simple that is. And then it's like, when it's not, I have to go through different steps. Now, a lot of y'all addresses are still visible even with the light off, but I say it's just literally, like I said, if it's not for the convenience of it, if you can't even think of it that way, just think of it safety. If you were going to go visit a friend's house, or if you were doing something like I was doing, and like the person doesn't have on the porch light, it's like, it's gonna make you a little bit kind of like, okay, let me look around. You know, it's gonna make you a little bit more paranoid, because you can't really see all your surroundings. And at nighttime, it's even more apparent. You want to see everything that's around you, and just in case there's danger. And like, I just can't really like tell y'all how much that helps. Oh crap. How much that helps us in delivering y'all food. You know, it's just one little minor thing that will help us out as a delivery driver with your stuff. That's all I'm saying. So I know a lot of times we forget, and I'm not saying that like, oh, y'all doing it on purpose, but I know a lot of times us as humans, like just little small minor things, we might forget or whatnot, and you know, just go about things in a certain type of way. But all I ask is that, I'm sorry, okay, see right there, all I ask is that y'all just leave on y'all porch light. You know, even if it's just until the food arrives and you grab it, okay, cool, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to leave it on long after we leave if that's not your thing, but just, you know, leave it on so it'll help us you know, deliver your food faster, and just, you know, it makes us feel more safe that we can see everything. So that's all I ask. But with that said, that ends this video. So I'd like to thank you guys, if you've made it this far, for liking. Well, like, thank you guys for checking this out. And like this video, subscribe if you're not, hit that notification bell for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. So peace out, stay safe, and leave on your porch light.